Yo, yo, what's happening? Yo, what's happening? What's happening? Happy Saturday night. What's going on with it? I'm on the mobile live, so wait for some people to get up in here, man. Kind of just reflect about some stuff I seen on YouTube. Kind of want to pick you guys' brain about it, and then basically, man, I wanted to get to the bottom of what this talk is, because it seems like we always hear these a documentary about the Summerwells case. So I just kind of wanted to see what you guys been hearing. Read the room, if you will. Queen of what's happening, Queen? What's going on? Okay, cool. So it says there's a few people in here. That's enough to talk. It's the always awkward start when you're on the mobile device. What's going on here? Give me 1 second now. What's up with this? Oh, okay. Oh, there's 13 people. All right, cool. All right, I can't really do too much on the lighting situation. I guess I could move this thing around a little bit. There we go. So yeah, I've been seeing this documentary talk on YouTube. So I just wanted to come on here and see what you guys heard about it, man. Very strange. Like it's always ever so often we hear about some documentary made, and I called Don because I covered this a while ago, but I guess I'm confused as to where this is legacy media or creators that are doing this documentary. And I was watching Chasing's last video. That's why I have Ziggy on the thumbnail. And listen, I'm not trying to argue with any creators or nothing like that. It's not my intention here. So you talked to him?
No, and I didn't even get the alert that you were. Can you sit up, please?
Yeah, nobody gets notifications.
So
it's crazy.
No idea, which is why I didn't.
So
I need to get my purse. It's stuck behind.
So I brought my phone out here, and
I'll let him know now though.
I can't call him because I'm on live on my phone. Anyway, let's see. Government nuisance policies. Nuisance sucks. That's what I think. He's a weirdo and he sucks. I don't know where that came from, but he does suck. But yeah. So I was watching this. I was watching this little clip of that Chasen had on. She was breaking some stuff down that Ziggy said, and I thought what I found interesting is I guess Ziggy was claiming that Chasing is trying to make a narrative of Fred Hill, being responsible for foul play and the missing little girl. But in the same sentence, she goes, and that's why you're butt buddies with Don and Candace, and everybody knows they're responsible. It's interesting. It's very interesting to watch Ziggy get really mad when someone say, you know what, Fred Hill, well, he's not cleared. And just question some things. I don't even know what, if anything, was questioned. It's just interesting to the complete contradiction. The complete contradiction. So I was watching that, and I remember covering this a while back ago. So here's what I know, man. A while ago, and I've been seeing like the weirdo that shoved a carrot in her ass, and she's like trying to incorporate Benny Keys, that moron, like he did anything for the case. It's crazy, like the Summerwells creators just come out of the they're like little rabbit holes, right? When any information's going around like this. But in all actuality, man, I remember when I covered this I don't know, I want to say over a year ago. It's been a while, but there was a media company. I want to say it was The Sun, and I remember Don told me, he's like, yeah, don't say nothing. There's going to be a documentary, and I never brought it to the internet or nothing like that, but he actually talked to these people. And he did an interview with somebody, and the people were all about drama and stuff, and Don like completely called it off. But that was with like the media, and then on top of that, I ended up doing a live because the same media company, The Sun, did like some other shenanigans. It's been so long I forget actually, but I do remember it. But as far as like creators making documentaries, I just want to like read the rooms, you guys. So leave your comments, 'cause I'm gonna go there right now. But I've been in Tennessee. I stayed like quite a few days. I never signed no NDA. I never signed no papers. None of that. I've heard this talks of a documentary so many times, and I don't know if I'd be for it coming from certain creators. Look, I'm for any documentary of any missing child. That's important, right? If it's done right, right? But if we're gonna, I mean, what are we talking here? Like are we talking a YouTube documentary? Um, what's gonna be different? Like, I hope the documentary shows some new information, some new facts. But like, what is gonna be? I'm just not understanding like what would even come of it. I'm for it if it's done right, of course. But I don't know. So let me read the room, man, and see what you guys think on this. What's up, Pats? What's happening? Debbie, what's happening, Debs? Paula, some of it on Ziggy's channel. What's going on, Jackie? Trying to make it, but who can you really believe? Can't hear me, babe? I have the Bluetooth on. What's up, Trudy? So yeah, I don't know. There's so many lies about how many times have we heard this documentary thing. I'm not talking about now or if anybody has in motion to do it, but in the past, how many times have we heard? There's so many lies that are still going around. It's unreal. It's unreal. ID, Discovery, get out of here. Such lies. Trail cams, lies. It's just comical, man. And I'm not here to like shit on Ziggy or definitely not chasing. But just don't understand like what is the documentary. So the only way I can when it comes to Summerwells stuff for myself, I just go to the source, and that's what I plan to do. I don't know if Wifey's in chat. I actually called on last week about this because I heard something about this last week, and he was like, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. And then tonight, wouldn't mind, seeing what you guys have to say on this. Yeah, hit the like and subscribe, 100%. Absolutely, good comment, babe. Can't put it on the screen. It is an active investigation, and it can be court ordered to cease. Queen, I appreciate the super sticker for $1.99. I didn't even see that. I know, now I did though. Ziggy smells. Grace's teeth says. That's kind of comical. It's kind of hard to keep a straight face when you write that and read it out loud. Now, does she smell like what? Like a horse? Like a mammoth? Like a wildebeest? Like bones? Now Ziggy's gonna get all mad at me right now, and I'm trying to stay completely neutral. See what you did with your comment? You're cranking me up right now. But yeah, not everything is for YouTube. I do remember the NDA talk. Like I said, man, there's nothing for me to lose to say. I never signed one, and I wouldn't. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? There's only one way to find out. Babe, you want to call him and run it out here? We get a second? Maybe I can do it on my, hold on, maybe I can do it on this phone. Maybe. Take a, no. Oh, wait. Yeah, Noel, try to call him. I should have set this up a little bit of a different way. But so do you guys even know what I'm talking about? Order to cease. Hey, hope everyone's good. What's up? Smash a like, y'all. Let me see. What's up with these comments? I don't understand it. All messages. All messages. There we go. Bomb. So people are just getting in here. Don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second, babe. It could be court ordered to cease. Well, what do you mean there, brown eyes? I mean, I don't know if it's done. Here's my thing, right? And she'll get a hold of Don here in a second. It'll take a second, but I just don't understand. Like, what's up? I'm that bitch, Mama Bear, and I don't want to sound like rude or like ugly right now. But when you think of a documentary, right? I guess I could put it more lightly like this. So the Gabby Petito case had a documentary made. I believe it was like Lifetime or something. There was a movie and a documentary, right? So in the case, for anybody who followed it, right, there was closure. I guess if you were her parents, that would be closure. At least you know, right? There's not that ever longing question mark, you know, in the back of your brain every single day. You know, there's a chapter that ends, I guess. There's an ending. How else do you want me to put it? You know, in any documentary. So I just don't understand. I'm all for it if it's done right. I just don't know if it could help. Why not? I guess. But at the same time, it's on Peacock. Oh, was it? Yeah. And type caps so people. Only you can make. It is. I might be able to switch that. I hate to do this now. Let's see if this works. From Wi-Fi to mobile. Is that better? Hey, did you get him on the phone? Thank you, Paula. I appreciate that. Well, I mean, so what information is there though? Is what I'm telling you, Skilo. Like what information is there? Because if it's people on YouTube making it, creators, and I'm not like specifically like naming any creators, but the narrative on YouTube is like it's very dry. It's very like it's the same shit. Like it's the same shit. You know what I mean? If you keep looking at just two people all the time, I mean, you have investigators that are trained to do this, like multiple agencies, multiple. You know what I mean? You have everybody reporting tips and all this. You have past polys. You have all that, and still nothing leads their way. But on YouTube, everybody still wants to look that way. Like what possibly new information could come out of it? I mean, and if somebody was wanting to do it a different way than that, I mean, what couldn't be said or shown that has already, I guess, is my point. I'm all for it. But I mean, sometimes, man, people should, you know, I hear a lot of people say, like, you know, I care about Summer, this and that. Well, I believe, like, some people that say that, when it comes to creators, not subscribers, creators. if people really did, like, they would look at every single option if you really had, like, genuine care for that little girl. Like, every option. We have a crazy world right now. You know what I'm saying? We got cartels that are doing all types of shit in our own country. It's known. It's not my opinion. There's people on Congress that are like sitting there and drilling people about these cartels. You could just put a simple Google search in and it would blow your mind. You know what I'm saying? So, but then again, on YouTube, it's just Don and Candace and Don and Candace and Don and Candace. So if that's the documentary, it's wild. You would think there, Shirley. What's up, Carol? Noelle, you coming out? Did she say she called them, y'all? Let me try to call. I got this text-free thing connected. Maybe this will work. Maybe. I don't know how the connection's going to be on this, though. So it seems like you guys haven't even really been hearing about this in the comments, have you? He is not the... they're not answering is the answer. Let me see if this is even really working. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna call Noelle. It is. All right. Oh, okay. All right, yeah, just let him know because I'm if he calls, I probably have it on airplane. Tell him to call your phone. He probably don't even know this number I'm calling him from. All right. Yeah, so I wanted to call Don, man, was my point of this, but I didn't really think using my phone would be a problem with that. So I don't know, you guys ain't even seen about this? It is all over YouTube. Okay, that's what I thought. What's up, Written in the Stars? The documentary would not have anything to do with YouTube as long as YouTube creators aren't involved with said documentary. I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to go about it as non-biased as possible here. People have good footage and stuff. There's a lot of theories. I guess theories are important. Like I said, when I was in the beginning of this live, I was watching. I think it's Chasing's last video. Y'all can check it out. If I can remember, I'll put it in the description box, or I'll pin the comment. Believe it, it's just an upload. I don't think it's a live. I think she made an upload, but she's kind of breaking down some things that Ziggy was saying, and it's just it's funny to hear Ziggy get mad at this lady for saying that she went up there to do this, make this documentary, this and that, and then it's not comical. It's kind of gross. But then she says that she's bestie friends with the Wells, friends on Facebook, this and this. But how could she incorporate any blame towards Fred, which is her husband or whatever? I mean, Ziggy's whole channel is about drilling the Wells with zero evidence. Ziggy's been talking about Summerwells for years and has produced some bones. Literally the bone collector. That's it. No other facts. No other evidence. But God forbid someone have a theory, at her boyfriend. I mean, he's not cleared. And I understand people who shoot at Don and Can't. They're not cleared either. I get it. I get it. But with people on YouTube, I mean, listen, there was just a dude. Remember that guy, the guy that wrote the book? That was the whole weird thing too. Like the pastor guy who wrote the book. Like, what did that do? Did that sporadically bring any new leads? Did that do any? Like, but you have a guy who wrote a book about what the fuck he was watching on YouTube. Like, it did absolutely nothing. So my point is, like, is that what the documentary is going to be? Like, of what you see on YouTube? You know, and to that point, for a long time, like, people have been saying, try not to involve, you know, the boys and YouTube videos. People have all types of different reasons, right? I've said it in the past because they're getting old enough to where they can, you know, utilize this app. I was watching another video the other day of a detective who went and talked to Chris and Katie Proudfoot. I guess they were talking, they were communicating, nothing bad, like nothing bad. Like, I guess they reached out for his help. And this guy was explaining about how he, you know, didn't really know the case that well, and he starts Googling stuff, and then he went to Twitter, and he starts, like, explaining, I think the word that he used was gross. You have a detective who is just, like, peeping around, doing, and this guy's worked for the FBI before, all types of stuff, but he's explaining, like, what his reaction was as he's, like, doing Google searches and searching social media, and he finds all the drama. And he said it was gross. And then he went into other specifics and this and that. But it was interesting hearing him say that. It's kind of refreshing for all the people who say, hey, don't bring the boys into these YouTube videos and this and that. You know, because of course they're gonna you know, find this grossness on YouTube. And I just don't think that a documentary is necessary, or, you know, what, think about it. Think about it. Am I wrong on that? So many weirdos out here in the world lately. What a terrifying place to be right now. So true. What's up, man? Racist. What's up? What's up, Clash for long time no see. What's up, Nikki Two Poles? Cuffed and Clue. What's happening? What's up, Choco? When Netflix was called the other day, they had no knowledge of the said documentary. Yeah, I had a feeling about that, and either would ID. You have the other weirdos who just pop up and think they've helped the case and done all this great research. They haven't done anything. And it's just comical to watch, like, the critiqueness of everything. And, you know, this would be Tiffany. She's always trying to incorporate the guy Benny Keys. That dude caused a lot of bullshit in the case. A lot of bullshit. A lot of lies. A lot of smears. I got a short or something. I got a couple shorts. He's on Cher's panel saying he wants to stab Don, gut Don. All types of shit with just a bunch of weirdo shit. Any case the dude was involved in, he's totally fucked up. That's why he's not allowed on the internet. But you have the self-proclaimed, what the hell did she call herself? The godmother? Get out of here. You're the godmother of carrots, and that's it. People need to keep all options open, not just point fingers at Don and Candace. Hopefully now that the light is being shown more on trafficking, people will realize what a possibility is. So that's a very good comment. And that's all I'm trying to say. I think that people should look at every possibility. That's 100% right. I mean, how many prayer gardens are Josh the Labs, Smileys, How many of these weirdos do we really need? And then for the people in the back who haven't seen it yet, some of these creators, and I don't even like you saying names right now because I have no problem doing it on a parody or something, but I don't want to like, keep drilling people. People got to start thinking for themselves a little bit. Some of these same creators who have caused, how many bogus tips have you guys, anybody watching this live? I don't care if you like me, you don't like me. I don't care. I don't care what your stance is on the case. I don't care. None of that. How many live streams have you sat through and you've blatantly seen people call the TBI with the most bogus shit in the world? But I've been in like 2 TBI calls, just so you know. No thanks, put me in one. That was the weirdest shit in the world. The weirdest shit in the world involving me all the way in Florida before I had even been to Tennessee in the Summerwells. You know how weird that was? But just because I said, because I was getting over him, I was getting over on him on some YouTube clowning. I was out joking him on YouTube, so he threw me on a TBI tip. Then we've seen Justin and Tiffany swear that they thought Candace said something. It wasn't even Candace. You have Cher making up that she's seen Summer and this other state. All this people, I can keep going on and going on. No, not even counting the grifts, not even counting the money, none of that. Just bogus tips. Y'all have sat through so many. Y'all have sat through so many. What is it about the 70 likes? Something's going on with it? Yeah, but I do agree with what you said, though, Brown Eyed, 100%. Yes, 100%. Be on board with Wifey. I don't watch these people anymore. Outrageous. So 80 likes, 70 likes. I don't know. You probably have to refresh. Who knows? So I don't know where Wifey's at. I try to call the man, but I could tell you if he doesn't answer. Pretty simple what he said. I'll try him again. I called him again. If you didn't hear me in the beginning, there was some media company that did want to do a documentary.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Yeah, there was a media company that did want to do a documentary, but they were like, it was that place called The Sun. If you go back on my lives, you'll see it. Then they played some games. I don't know nothing about these NDAs and shit. I never signed one, y'all, when I went up there. I remember when people did. When like Betty and Molly and them went up there, and Benny was there. I remember all that, and it's at that time that they did, all the people signed those NDAs and shit. But I've been very outspoken about that, about my conversation with Molly when she was on the plane, and all that, man. You'd have to go back. I don't want to sound like a broken record. But that was all made up. The dude's running down the driveway with the fucking rock. They're asking people to call the police, this and that. Molly's sending all these group messages out about all this danger she's in. They're creating drama. In my opinion, right? Molly, and let me explain this. There's a little gap which I'm not clear about, right? Molly was like afraid of this guy, Benny Keys. That's the whole reason they wanted me to go up there. I don't even know this dude. And he's like a pencil. Like he looks like he's so cracked out. He looks like the wind could literally blow this guy away. He's like 85 pounds soaking wet. I'm like, this guy? And I was still cool with all them. But I just couldn't go up there. But they were like all afraid of this guy. And make a long story short, if you haven't heard me say this, Molly was like, I'll buy your ticket, this and that. And I'm like, look, man, I can't. I'm starting a new job. I'm like, look, I'll go up there for like a day. We'll make a few videos while I'm there, and y'all release him slowly, and that dude's not going to come around if I'm here. So they weren't like content with that. Whatever. The best I could do at the time. Anyway, the lady's like deathly afraid of this guy. Like she's like hyperventilating. I actually talked to that dude, Princess, the gay dude, because she was so spazzed out about this guy, Benny. And then like out of nowhere, I call back and she's like, well, what if he fanboys over me? I'm like, what? Fanboys? Like somebody who's like scared doesn't like try to like act like a celebrity. Something's not adding up. So I'm like, what the fuck? And that's when shit was like really starting to get weird. And I'm talking to Wifey. I'm like, these people are flaw as fuck. So we start exposing them. But anyway, my point is like something happened on the way from Pennsylvania, wherever she was, Florida, if she left with Andrew, I forget where they left from. Something happened from that point to where they got to Tennessee. And then you see this jackass come down the hill with this big ass log, right? And you see a bunch of arguing, and then Molly makes this big scene. And then literally it was little old me who played for the internet because police are getting called and everyone's all afraid and all this. And then this jackass is like going live and saying I punch her in the jaw. All this dumb, dramatic, weirdo shit. But it was me because I was calling Molly and then I had called Betty. And Betty was like, look, man, the threat is at 0. Don't believe, I forget what she said. Like, don't believe what you see. The threat is at 0. So, again, they're all scared. And then something happens. Again, I can't confirm it, but in my opinion, they did some fucking YouTube fuck shit on the phone with each other. And that was all for some views. Listen, man, just my opinion. Because it was weird. And I gave the timeline. I'm giving you a quick, like fast synopsis of all this. But if you go back, it's all public on my channel. And then you're like, I'm playing like Andrew's voicemail. The threat is at 0. But then I'm watching them tell the internet something different. And it was all like fabricated fuck shit, people. I'm telling you. But that's what I'm saying, man. That shit does not need to be in a documentary. And for anybody who doesn't know that, you do your homework. Mods, tell them. This is like years ago. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Anyway, man, I was going to call Don. I'll try again here in a minute. I called Don. And Don's thing was like, he just doesn't want to be a part of any drama. You know what I'm saying? Don is on some like, he has his own opinions and he has his own theories, you know, and it's stuff that's you don't hear on YouTube. You know, that's where his focus is at. And right now it's hard for him to publicly even say that because there's so many weirdos that take every little thing that he says and analyzes it and this and that. And because they can't get off the fixation of, you know, Don's done this and he's 100% guilty. And I understand if that's how you feel. But at some point, you should start looking at all possibilities. You know what I mean? Maybe how you start there is like, where are all these missing children going? You know, where does this start at? You know, there's a million ways you can think. There's all types of theories out there and a lot of crazy rabbit holes to go down that are like, that don't directly just look at Don and Candace. And for anybody who thinks I'm crazy and thinks that no, Don and Candace is the way to this puzzle, go for it. I mean, what else? There's only like so many seconds and minutes and hours in the day. There's only so many days in the week, and there's only so many weeks in the month. What else is there to analyze that the FBI doesn't know about? It's just like, come on, that's all I'm saying. And people are like, get mad at me or whatever. This is like common sense type shit right here. Oh, that lady's a nutcase. WCIA network. Complete nutcase. Oh, wifey's phone's still off? Is that what's going on right now? Anyone likes now? Is Noelle in here, y'all? Let me see. Hold on. Try one more time. I'm only seeing 2 likes. Am I right? Oh, wait. I'm way down here. My bad. So, yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm sure Ziggy is going to get mad that I say this. I'm not trying to, like, pick at her. You know what I'm saying? I just think it's funny that your whole channel is about that. I don't know if the guy Fred Hill did that. I don't know what he did, man. I'm gonna say this, man, and it is what it is. I'm a grown man, and I went to the dude Fred's house. I got a weird vibe in front of that pile of shit, and then I went snooping around there. I got a weird vibe. I got a weird vibe leaving Don's, going towards Fred and that weird ass car. That place is screaming drugs. It's screaming drugs. You can see it. Anybody who's ever been through addiction, you can see a timeline without a timeline. But you leave Don's, Jody's is right there, but then you go down this road a little bit, and I see a empty, abandoned, old, gray Volkswagen. Man, that motherfucker, somebody was driving that to the dope man's house, without a doubt. Or they did. And the dope man goes, I don't want that shit. Get it out of here. And either they were driving it there or they were leaving. It stalled and they left it there. 100%. 1000%. You can use Google Earth and zoom in there. I should have got a picture of that. And then you got that. It's crazy. You can go anywhere in America and you can go anywhere in America and you have meth heads. They're all the same. They're nasty, they're sloppy, and they got shit everywhere. They tweak out. They bring all the shit everywhere. They tear shit up. It's a bunch of, it's shenanigans. And that's what I saw, man. I don't know what that means. And I'm not putting no blame on the dude. I'm just saying, as a grown man, weird vibe. I'm not saying he did anything. I don't know, man. I spent a lot of time up there. I don't know. 100%. I'm so glad to hear you say that, Brown-Eyed Butterfly says. A lot of people just make shit up so they can have something to make a video about. It's pathetic. That makes me happy as hell that you wrote that. These people like WCIA Network and Knowledge of Power and all these Pandrew, that's like the mental case community within the Summerwells case. These people are like really special. I have no idea Why anybody would take any, it blows my mind. These people are just like super special, man. God help them. God help them. But I don't know. It's crazy. But a documentary revolving Summerwells, man. I don't know if it would be good or not. I just keep it real with you guys and try to have common sense about this shit. Like, do we need like a documentary of what we've already seen and witnessed before right here on YouTube? Do we need a roundup of that? No, that's not an update. There's nothing new there. We've all sat through we've sat through these lies, these lies and these lives with nothing like, it's crazy. I don't know. Maybe somebody could put it together and present it and blow my mind, and maybe I'll eat my words and be like, man, that was a really good documentary. But at the end of the day, if that's done, we still don't have answers, and some of these people who have the very lives and lies that we've all sat through, you've seen move on to a different case and do the same fuck shit. So that's all I'm here to kind of point out when I make parodies and joke these people, because like that detective said, it's gross. It's gross. These are missing children, man. And I've calmed down a lot. I used to crank up lives with Don and Candace, and I used to really try to hurt people's feelings. And I have, and I'll never take it back, because some of these people really deserve it. And sometimes I make my parodies and shit, and they can be goofy, but sometimes I really try to hurt people's feelings, because these are missing children, and that's not funny. But all you can do is, what can we do? What can we do? But I don't know if Don's going to join, man. I thought he was. He told me he was. I know he's going through some stuff personally. And again, I know he's got his own conspiracy theories that he's looking into. So this is not a personal attack on any creator who may view this case different than me. I'm not here to fight you. I'm not here to debate you, and I'm not here to bash you. I'm here to motivate you. So whoever may or may not do a documentary on the little girl Summerwells, respect her family and present this thing well, man, is my motivation to you, my words to you. And that's all I can say.
My phone's taking forever, so I just figured I'd call and bring out the phone here. And...
You ain't answering.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
Got the
answer
same
that.
shit. It's all right. It's all right.
I wasn't freaking charging anytime fast in the house, so I didn't really take that terribly long.
That's cool. You had the charge?
Yeah, it's
This
just
is,
it was taking for freaking ever.
See, now I get these comments. It's so weird. Stayed off the internet. She has her channel. Damaged goods. Can I share with you? I don't know if you and Whiteboy listen to the live.
Not even there. I don't know who you're talking to. I'm trying. I tried to switch my other phone too.
What's up, Trust Jesus? You'd have to email that, Shirley. I won't remember the timestamp and all that. I mean, what is it about?
Yeah, I don't think she's answering. It's okay.
Yeah, he can't get a word in with Ziggy. Could you imagine being married to her?
I don't know. What's it like being married to me?
Nuts.
Is that all you have to say?
Folks that insert themselves. It is crazy, though, to insert yourself and then go to Tennessee, find some bones, and then turn around, trip, fall, and land on Fred's cock, and then decide to marry him.
Oh my God.
It's weird. It's weird. There's a lot of weirdo stuff that's happened in the case. A lot of weirdo shit. A lot of weirdo shit. It's all weird. It's all weird. Some of these people are super obsessed. Super obsessed. And they get real mad at me.
Whoa. Hey, Rhonda.
Just because I don't go for the conspiracy theories. Like, I'm all open to hear like why, you know, you think the parents did all this stuff. Like, I just need like one fact to go with your sentence, and you can never get it. I like single-handedly shut Prayer Garden's live down. She booted me because she couldn't answer that question. How weird was it Smiley with the eyebrows wrote the judge? Let my husband go. This lady is claiming every 10 seconds that Donna's beating up Candace and literally wrote the judge a letter. How weird was that? People, it's all weirdo shit. We should have a tragedy pimp documentary is what needs. Matter of fact, I'm making that one. That's the synopsis of this whole live is I'm making a documentary, okay? And what's going to happen is I'm doing a tragedy pimp documentary.
Oh God. What's it going to be about? Isn't it? That's exciting. So not going to watch it. What are you going to do, babe? Tell me about it.
Yeah, I understand that, Shirley. I've heard that. So I've heard that, right? So what are you talking about? The last Summer's Day? Is that what you're talking about? Because I was at one of those. And who's the lady? So let me kind of nip that in the ass, and I wish Don would answer. Because I don't like speaking for him. But you could actually go back to my lives. So here's the thing. I was supposed to go to the last Summer's Day, but we didn't end up going.
I had surgery.
Noel had surgery. We just couldn't go. But he did a media interview that day, and there was somebody there that talked to Don, okay, from the media about a documentary, okay? There wasn't some like random person there asking creators about a documentary. I mean, if somebody said that, I don't know. Is it recorded? Is there receipts on that? Is there receipts on that? Because I know what happened after that, and that had to do with the son and everything else. Is there any... I don't want to watch a live because someone's going to be like, White Boy doesn't know what he's talking about. Yeah, this lady was there. I don't know the lady's name or who the fuck she was, but this was said. Where's the receipts at? You can go back and I was saying, I covered the whole stuff with the son in detail right after Summer's Day. I don't know who this secret person is, and I've heard this, but maybe I have the whole thing wrong. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. And the last one I was there, 2024. Okay. Shirley, so I don't want to come down on you rough, but did you hear like receipts on this, or was this somebody saying this? It's hard to keep up, especially when we have jobs. Yeah, no. Yeah, I watched that, Shirley. I was referencing that earlier. So, yeah.
Prayer Garden. I'm putting it through so you can see it. If that is so, the Prayer Garden.
Prayer Garden.
Gavel Geek.
Prayer Garden is not.
I don't know. I put it through so you
destroyed
can see.
that lady on her own live. Destroyed that lady on her own live. And I screen recorded it and uploaded it on my channel. None of these people have any receipts for none of these conspiracy theories.
Oh, it's gotta be. It has to be Prayer Garden. Don't start your shit with me because your Donnie won't answer the damn phone.
Is that Prayer Garden?
It has to be Prayer Garden. Only she comes in like that.
Prayer Garden, you literally wanted to see the dude's penis. That's why you're so bitter and hate life, because you didn't get a penis shot. You were like begging for the sausage. You were like
Turd pop sucker.
You were like,
yeah, that has to be Prayer Garden.
Prayer Garden, you wanted to see the sausage big time. There's receipts on that. There's receipts on that. You wanted that sausage to go all the way to Cleveland, Tennessee, and knock the cobwebs off that thing. And you're comical too. You're like a walking contradiction. Who goes like this? Go fuck yourself, Donna Kim. This is fucking guilty. They fucking did something. This is fucking someone and I'm fucking Christian. That's like a contradiction. Jesus doesn't like that. Have you ever heard yourself? Moron. We don't need a documentary of these morons on YouTube. We literally don't. It's what you sound like. Remember when she was lying for like 3 months? She swore that I was backstage and I whipped my cock out. It's like these people with their lies.
I don't expect people to believe us. We were asked questions and answered. What questions, Gavel Geeks? I'm curious.
So Gavel Geeks says, I don't expect people to believe us. We were asked questions and answered what we could. Okay, so what is...
I have no idea what's going on, so I'm just asking what.
Okay, I understand what you're saying. So you were at this Summer's Day. Okay, I've been at the last Summer's Day, and I've been at an event, Summer's birthday. There's some really strange people who show up to these events. Very strange. Case in point, Joe Wells.
Oh, God.
That guy's dying to sue me for my video that I made about him, which is literally the truth. But, like, anybody could be like, hey, I'm making a documentary. There's, like, all these people that are walking around. It's majority women. I already know. I didn't even go, but here's how this went, Gavel Geeks. As you were there, Don and Tim were like to the back. And there really wasn't many more men there. Maybe if Jenkins was there, maybe Chillbilly was over there with him. Maybe. Because I'd have been over there with him too. But that's how that went. But what I'm saying is, so you're telling me that somebody approached you at this Summer's Day and the people that were there and said, hey, guess what? Documentary, you're in it. I got a tough time believing that. Not in 2024 with everybody has cell phones. When weirdos approach me in real life, I turn the record button on or the camera on. If I'm like unsure what this dude's gonna do, I might have to beat his motherfucking ass. So nobody approached you, or did somebody approach you? I'm not understanding. So then when was this approach? Okay, my bad. I take that back. So maybe, what's her face got it wrong a little bit. Shirley got it wrong. That's fine. Not a problem. Okay, got it. Nobody approached her. So then, okay, gotcha.
That's why I asked, because I want to know.
I don't expect people to believe us.
That's why I like to ask questions, so I know what the hell's going on.
Okay, Gavel Geeks.
Ah, shit.
So
They
when we're
filmed all of Summer's Day 23. We spoke with them before that and worked out logistics.
so they filmed all of Summer's Day 2023. Wait a minute, I was there.
No, we weren't. We weren't there for Summer's Day. Summer's Day is in June. We were there for Summer's birthday.
Oh, that's right.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because
You're right.
remember I had surgery the day before Summer's
You're
Day,
right.
and we were gonna go, but we didn't. I couldn't.
Okay. So who? Okay, so but who is supposed to? So I believe you because I have good people in the comments backing up what you're saying. So I'm not here to like talk shit on you or nothing. But what I'm saying is like, did anybody know who these people were? Like, who did they say they were with? Yes, that's 100%. But
I gotta get.
yeah, I okay, Gavel Geeks. They filmed all of Summer's. Okay, gotcha. We spoke with them, and I agree with what you said. They say. Where'd it go? Okay, they filmed all of Summer's Day 23. We spoke with them before that. I don't even know. Did we talk to you on the phone? I don't know. There's so many people I talk to. But what does that have to do with Okay, so if what you're saying is true, and I believe you, so this has nothing to do with any creators on YouTube, correct? This is like some people that we don't even know. Absolutely not YouTube related. Okay, gotcha. Okay, all right. Well, listen, that's the best thing yet. That's what I was kind of on here ranting and raving about. I thought this whole thing that I've been seeing on YouTube was about it was creators going to do this, which is why I would be like it would just be repeated nonsense. Oh, well, what if this is true? Which I'm sure it is.
I'm gonna have, I have to switch this fucking phone over. I tried to sit there and, I don't know, it doesn't fucking matter. I tried to switch phones and this one's being a fucking
She says,
asshole
I'm in
casserole,
bed, but we
so-
can chat in the future, babe.
Oh, okay. I was gonna put the phone number.
Yeah, no, that's
Either way, I
cool.
gotta put
It's
the phone
cool.
Back anyway.
No, because they say it's not absolutely not YouTube related. That's good. Well, I hope these people, whoever it was, do a good documentary and get massive awareness out. No, Shirley, you're okay. You're okay. You're all right. It happens. Nobody's perfect. It happens. And you had good intentions. That's all that matters.
What did she do wrong?
I think she got one. It doesn't matter. But Gavel Geek says it's not about YouTube, Fred, Ziggy, Andy, or anyone but Summer to get her name out and face anywhere we are able. That's 100% right. So if that's what this whole thing's about, then I'm with it. I'm with a good documentary. I'm with it. But not if some idiots are just repeating the same crap that we've been seeing, y'all. It doesn't make any sense. So Ziggy started a shit show for no reason that I can see. She just did a fake tarot card reading on chasing. Oh, Jesus Christ. She should shove those tarot cards up her friggin' ass.
Oh, God.
Tarot card. That's like the worst
Excuse
grift.
me, sir. Tarot card. Sorry. Tarot.
Oh, my God. What's up, Ray Jones?
I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Shirley. I know you had I get it, man. You watch something, then you're not around for a couple days, and you're lost. It's all good. I was just trying to clear this up because I keep seeing. It's like we always hear about these movies and documentaries and this and that, and then it's you have like the people who just you have like the mental case creators that come out and they throw more bullshit out. But if that's what it was, man, there's no problem there. So Ziggy is just butthurt. Now she's doing tarot reads. And she's trying to say, so this has nothing to do with no end. What? Okay, so she's just on one. That's what's happening. Ziggy's on one. Ziggy's a whack job. So she started shit for no reason. I think Ziggy's mad because people are looking at Fred Hill. I mean, Ziggy, Fred's not cleared. He's not cleared.
How does anybody get the information they are getting on it? Just curious to know.
And
Are people just like that are involved talking about it? Like, what's going on?
How are they getting what?
How is anybody getting the information they are getting on the situation? Because I only know because I was told by somebody who heard somebody talking about it. However, before that, I didn't know about it. However, I talked to Kendrick and Don that night and learned about what was going on. But I'm just asking how everybody's finding out. Like, who's talking about it is just like, other than Ziggy.
She did get married, Allie. She got married to Fred Hill. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. I remember, like, the whole... It's just funny. Fred Hill got his ass kicked on day number 1 in the jail. It's bad. It's just comical to me to hear her, you know... If there was a documentary, he would have to be in there. So you can't get mad about that. I don't know. No, it's cool, Gavel Geeks. I appreciate you coming over here. And I appreciate your patience. Yeah, so if you guys want to catch up on everything I'm saying, you too, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You should go to Chasing's channel and watch I believe it's her last upload. You have the whole Ziggy thing, and it's Ziggy's all butthurt about Chasing, and there's all these lies. I noticed that Chasing gets a lot of hate with some of these people who... It's weird she gets a lot of hate. It really is. You know what I mean? It's comical to me that Ziggy will tell you everything in the world, the most crazy shit in the world about Don and Candace, but God forbid somebody say, I think it might have been Fred Hill. I mean, maybe people should look underneath that pile of shit on his front yard. I mean, that dude had like maggots. And also, the 70s called. And they want their,
What does 70s have to do with it?
What the hell kind of haircut does he have? What is that called?
I don't know. A mullet?
They want the mullet back.
Oh, God.
It's a party in the front what is it called? A party in the back?
Business in the front.
It's business in the front and the party in the back.
Totally.
Dear bones. That bitch found an animal cracker and called TBI. Ziggy, you better stop with the shenanigans. I've been nice to you. You married fucking Fred Hill, you dunce. You dunce. And then the bitch tried to, remember when he violated probation? She's like, no, what had happened was there was a glitch in the system. Lady, there's like 1,000 sleuths already all over your lies. It's like as soon as you lie, someone's already posted debunking it. It's funny. When Ziggy gets mad, she talks real fast, and that's comical. But when so here's what you could do about Ziggy. Notice the tarot card readings and the
Still tarot.
The speed of the speech and the tarot. What is it? Tarot?
Tarot.
And then notice when she's mad. It's fucking comical. Ernie's giving Fred haircuts.
Oh God, they're letting Ernie be the barber.
Fucking mullet. Dude has a fucking Napoleon Dynamite haircut.
Why?
She boned.
Shh. Why we gotta be all mean? Let's just be nice. We could be nice, right?
She porked Fred Hill. That's just disgusting. I just got the visual. Jesus Christ. All right, man. I'm out of here. Now we're talking about all types of. That's just disgusting. Fred Hill. Don't diss the mullet. I like a good mullet. Looks like fucking Joe Dirt. Joe Dirt. He's like, baby, eat my asshole. Hold on a minute. Let me get my hair out of the way.
What?
Flips it over and cocks a leg up. Get it, Zig. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm out of here, man. Documentary shenanigans. It's out of control.
I can't with you. I just can't.
All right, I'm jumping off, y'all. I just wanted to see where you guys were at. I didn't really have all the answers tonight. And Shirley, don't ever apologize. Sometimes, man, it's hard for me to read comments up here. I'm trying to figure stuff out. I ain't mad at nobody asking a question. I get shit wrong all the time. It's what happens. It's life. It's what we do. But I appreciate you guys clearing it up, and that makes a lot of sense. I'm content with that. And hopefully, man, let's hope, some good comes out of it, if it even is true or whatever happens. But shout out to Gavel Geeks, and check out Chasen's video. And the 70s called, man, and they need that haircut back, because that actually, rumor has it that in the documentary, when the point comes to where Fred goes to jail, people are claiming meth and stuff, but there's a little bit of a glitch in the story. What had happened was there is sale of meth, but really what happened with the detectives out there in Tennessee is he had possession of a mullet, and the TBI had a separate case just for that. And when they raided it, that's what sent him to the big house for real, because they were more concerned about getting that mullet off the streets than the dope. But thank God they got both, so no one else has to, witness it at all. You know what I mean? Or do any of it. All right, y'all, we're jumping off. Until the next one, man. Clear it up.